I think many of us knew we'd be here, and this would be naturally the next step. And today we can say we are right.
Today, I can honestly say that I've never been more proud of you. You deserve the very best, and seeing the way you look at Chelsea and the way she looks at you, I know you found it.
Why did you choose to marry each other? Your answers flowed easily as you all talked about how you inspire each other, how you have withstood many tests and stayed together, and how you enjoy the love and support you have for each other every day.
I knew you found it the minute that I met her. She has an effect on you that no one ever has, and she adores you, even though some days I don't know how she puts up with you. Chelsea, as the girl that used to look out for my little brother, I am handing over the torch to you. Take care of him, look out for him, be proud of him, and most importantly, love him for him.
One thing that stuck out from both of your responses was how you being so opposite balanced and complemented each other. Chelsea, what made me understand this was when you said, we are opposite in every way. He's rational, I'm the dreamer. He is the calm that evens me out. I am the drive that pushes him forward. We literally pick beers for each other by finding the one we hate the most. Now that's love.
So I will give you a few pieces of advice. Put Chelsea first, always. There will never be anyone who loves you more or anyone who will put up with you more than the girl sitting next to you right now. She is your number one. Remember that, treat her like that, and you'll be fine. Tell her you love her multiple times a day because life gets crazy and busy and she needs to hear it. Kiss her good morning and kiss her good night, maybe a few times in between. And finally, be her hero. Every girl needs a hero. You are hers. Both of you know that today is the best day of your life so far.
Coming home that night and seeing the look in Linda's eyes, I knew something special was happening. I was hoping that she won the lottery, and by the time she was done with the news of telling me that she was pregnant at the time, I didn't realize right away, but now looking at my beautiful, wonderful daughter, I realize it was I who won the lottery.
Chelsea, somehow I have won the love of one of the most amazing human beings to ever walk this earth. And I guess that must mean I'm a pretty special guy. But I promise that no matter how big my head might get, I'll never underestimate your ability to be a great partner in life. You've been there to support me more than I could ever ask, and have truly taught me to be a better person. And if I were ever to think that I was superior, I know that you would be more than strong enough to show me exactly how wrong I was. And I promise to never treat you as anything less than my equal. You have one of the biggest, softest hearts of anyone I have ever met. Your heart has a way of only seeing the best parts of people and pushing out all of the rest. As your husband, I promise to make sure that you're taken care of too. You are a dreamer. Sometimes your eyes see things that are just too far away for anyone else to focus on. And there have been times when I thought those dreams were too big. And I have had the pleasure of being proven wrong. Having seen you make your dreams your reality. I promise to believe in you, to push you towards those goals, and to never be the one person that you have to prove wrong, because I know that you will. You are a rare and beautiful person, and I couldn't be more honored to call you my wife. I take you to not only be my wife, but my best friend in life. We will brave the storms together, whatever trouble or sorrow might come our way. We will share all of our happiness and love, and together endure our inevitable sorrows. I am so proud to be your husband, to join my family with yours, and to build a family all our own. I promise that I will support you, push you, inspire you, and love you, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, every day that we can walk this world together.
Nick, I can't believe I get to marry you. There hasn't been a single day since the moment that we met that I haven't felt wholeheartedly loved and cherished by you. You spend each moment of each day making sure I feel your deep and unwavering love for me. From quick kisses I get when you pass by me, to coming home on parent-teacher conference week to a spotless house, my favorite meal, and an already poured glass of champagne, to driving 2 hours in Hannibal to bang on the door in the cold for an hour just to get questioned by the cops, and you still embrace me with laughter and love. You've shown me that there isn't anything you wouldn't do for me. I will try to remember to stop in my busy days to take the time to show you just how much I love you. But I vow to show you that I will do anything for you, for your happiness, and the happiness of our family. It's crazy, but you love me for who I truly am, with my long list of flaws, and it's so rare to find that in this world. You know me better than I know myself sometimes, but you allow me room to grow and evolve and challenge me. You point out and admire qualities in me I didn't know I had, and you love the most raw and real parts of who I am. I will try to fall in love with your quirks the way you have with mine, and try and laugh at your blaringly loud baritone songs, sometimes not made with your mouth. I will try and find it endearing when you have no idea how to drive somewhere when we've been there a million times before. And I will try to learn from your if the bar is set low, you won't be disappointed view in life. But Nick, I vow to love you for the person that you are and the person you want to become. I vow to love you during the moments you feel most weak, absolutely, unconditionally, as well as the moments that you feel on top of the world. We are and always have been and always will be an amazing team. With each of our fights, we learn, reflect, and grow stronger. Our love has seen us through it all. Together, we've learned that things like impracticalities and distance don't matter when you have a love like ours. It is the greatest gift in the world that we have found each other, and my greatest pride to know how hard we've worked to make sure that we'll never lose each other. I will try to remember, even in the moments that we are Christmas tree fight angry, not to distract us. But Nick, I vow to never doubt us. I vow to always be committed to our marriage and to never take it for granted, because it's what many people go their whole lives searching for. Today, it is my vow and the happiest moment of my life to take you as my husband today, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. Every day we walk this world together.
Chelsea and Nick, when we began this service, you were best friends, sharing your lives together. And as we end this ceremony, you become a family unit, living out the best parts of your dreams together. May this union of the earth and sun continue to light the whole sky forever and ever. Amen. Nick and Chelsea, by the power invested in me by the state of Missouri and the Universalist Life Church that made me your Rev today, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Yeah! You can kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas Horn. Yeah!
I'd like to welcome and say thank you to you, our guests. Some of you traveled across the country just to be here today, and we're very grateful for that. No matter how far you've traveled today, today wouldn't be the day it is without you all being here, so here's to you. To To Alan and Linda, thank you so much for everything you've done to help make this day happen. You've made me feel like a part of the family from the very beginning, and I've never really said thank you for raising such a beautiful, intelligent, and stubborn daughter. To my parents, where would I be without the support you have always given me? Without fail, oftentimes even when you shouldn't have. You know, I stood before a lot of the same people at my sister's wedding, and I said that I was envious of the love she had found with Judd, and how it mirrored your example, and how arduous the task it would be to try and replicate. And I can stand here today and say that I've found that, and I'd never have known what to look for if it hadn't been for you. So thank you.
So I remember it was so early in your relationship that you actually, Chelsea, you asked me to help you move to Hannibal, although that Nick is a much better candidate for moving furniture. But we did it, it was great. So anyway, Nick and Chelsea, they had to make a commitment to each other really early on and to stay together despite the distance. And I think you two are so strong as a couple because of that. Your dedication to each other is real, and it's just so admirable. I hope to emulate you two someday. So cheers to the bride and groom.
As we lose light day by day at this time of year, it excites me to be in this room full of light, full of love, and it's pure, it's sincere, and there's no doubt in my mind. There was never a doubt about these two together.
Chelsea and I have grown up together, shared many memories together, and will always be there to share in life's big moments together. So let's get into when I first met Nick. I first met Nick at guess where? Three Kings. Chelsea and I were having lunch, catching up, and this huge manly man walks in, zip-up hoodie, backwards hat, and sunglasses on inside. I'm pretty sure he was hungover, and at this point, I don't even think they were dating yet. So what can I say? You were such a trooper for coming in and spending time to meet his pre-girlfriend's friend. Obviously, they knew they had something special because, as you've heard, when Chelsea had to teach in handball, guess who would always make the trip to visit Chelsea? Nick, you are thoughtful, fun, a great dog dad, have a great sense of humor, and most importantly, you put up with all of us. Everyone, let's raise a glass to Nick and Chelsea and all the fun-filled moments that you'll have to share with each other.
Dogs just follow her. They can be yours and they will follow her. My cat has the same reaction, all mammals. But her most powerful and natural connection comes with the most complicated mammal of all to make a connection with, the 4th grade human child. The positive impact you're making on these kids, Chelsea, listen, on a daily, this is important, on a daily basis is gonna have such amazing impacts on all of our futures that you can't even begin to realize, but the effort you put in now is gonna make the world a better place. All right, to wrap this up, I just wanna say I've been waiting and wanting a brother my whole life. Josh, Davey, Sammy, we'll throw Sid in now too. You guys did a great job. But I'm so happy to have a brother of my own. So thank you, Chelsea, for marrying him, because we all knew Linda and Alan weren't going to keep trying for another boy. So to life filled with health, fun, and happiness, and to both of you, l'chaim.